Hello and welcome in. Welcome in. This is Keto Granny, and I'm doing a live tonight. This live is mostly, I am almost monetized, so I'm needing just about a little over 700 hours to get monetized. So I will be doing a lot more lives. And if you would like to join me, I would really appreciate it. I am going to talk as long as I possibly can. So I'm going to start by saying if this is your first time here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. I'd like to welcome you into my live tonight. I hope that you enjoy this. I'm going to be talking about a 7-day intermittent fasting exercise challenge, mostly for women, but really for anyone who wants to join in. So if you're ready, let's go ahead so that we can get started with this program. So hello and welcome. Welcome into my live tonight. This is Keto Granny. Let's see, it's almost 10 o'clock here in Seattle. I don't know what time it is where you are at, but it's almost 10 o'clock here in Seattle. I am mostly on here so that I can start building up my watch hours. I've got to get used to talking. Today was a good day as far as my ketogenic diet, and then let's say this: we went out. It's my husband's birthday today, so we did go out. So at the movies, we did have some popcorn, some candy, and a soft drink, and I did participate in that. So today, I guess I don't really consider it a cheat day, but I wanted to celebrate with him and enjoy myself while we went for his birthday. We went to the movies and we saw Scream, I believe it's Scream 6. And they gave us some posters. I haven't even looked at them yet, but this is one of the posters that they gave us. I thought it was a good movie. We really did enjoy looking at it. So this is one of the posters that they gave us from the movie. This poster says, Scream, Good Morning with Gail Weathers. Okay, so this is one of the posters that we picked up, and we decided we'd just give them to the kids, to our grandkids. So we got a poster piece, and then also when we went to see Wakanda, we also got a poster when we went to see that movie also. But we enjoyed ourselves. The weather was nice. It did start getting a little chilly by the time that the movie was on, which was about 4 or something, or close to 5. It is a 2-hour movie. Seems like it did take us quite a while as far as watching that movie. But anyhow, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like I said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I'm wanting to build up my subscriber base, also along with my watch hours and with my views. So I'm glad that you have joined me tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and get started talking about the 7-day intermittent fasting exercise challenge for women. And I do have notes that I'm going to be using for this. If you have any questions or um, if you want to participate, I really would love that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I know I'm not going to be over on here for like a real long time tonight. But in this video, I'll be discussing why intermittent fasting is so beneficial for women and how it can help us reach our fitness goals. I use intermittent fasting a lot in my diet as one of the tools that I use all of the time. It really works and it helps you get some really good results. Also, I'm going to talk about some of the best exercises to do during when you're fasting, and give you some tips also, tips that I used to help me out in this challenge. I've done this challenge before, so I just wanted to present it to you all. And it's just a challenge to add in more exercise to your weight loss journey. Also, before I finish the video, I'm just going to give a few words of encouragement so that we'll stay motivated throughout the week. Now, this challenge is going to only be for 7 days. So for just 1 week is how long this challenge is going to be. Let me go ahead and take down these comments because I can't really see that much of my screen. Okay, I think that is a little bit better. So the 7-day intermittent fasting exercise challenge, this is going to be mainly for women, but anybody can join in on this challenge. Intermittent fasting, as everyone knows, it's a popular among women, especially women who are wanting to lose weight and who are wanting to get healthy and to stay healthy. A lot of people use intermittent fasting because it really is a good way to lose weight without, you won't really feel like you're dieting when you are intermittent fasting. It's a great way to cut back on calories while you're still getting all of your nutrients also that your body needs. However, a lot of people don't understand exactly how intermittent fasting works or what they should do while they're fasting. So I'm just going to be talking about a little bit of those things also. Let's see. I'm going to try to help some of you or some of us all together get a better understanding of intermittent fasting and how it can help us to reach our fitness goals. One of the first things that you need to know about intermittent fasting is that it involves alternating periods of eating and not eating throughout the day. That is what intermittent fasting is. It is a period of eating and a period of not eating. And what you want to concentrate on is the period of not eating. During the eating period, you can eat whatever you want, but it's best to have a diet. It's best to find a diet that works for you, an eating plan, a meal plan that works for you, and then combine that with intermittent fasting. During the fasting period, you want to make sure that you are having no food. You don't want to have any food during your fasting period, only drinks. Hi, Myrene. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. Thank you. I have some mail that I'm sending you also. Thank you card. Thank you so much. But let's see, where did I get lost? But during your eating period, your eating window, you can eat whatever you want. But during your fasting period, no food or drinks other than water, tea, and preferably just black coffee. Those are really some of the main drinks that you should be having while you're fasting. I keep water with me all the time, one of these bottles of water, and one of these bottles of water to me equals 2 glasses, 2 8-ounce glasses. So I aim to drink like 4 of these a day, 4 at least 4 of these a day. And that way, that gives me 8 glasses of water a day. Okay. They have been using intermittent fasting for a long time, and this type of dieting has been shown to have a lot of health benefits, such as it improves your cognitive function, your brain function. It also helps increase your energy levels. I know when I'm using intermittent fasting and doing keto, I have a lot of energy. So I know that it does increase your energy levels, and also it helps you with your weight loss. It helps you with your weight loss. I have been doing so good. I have been averaging almost a pound a day that I had started losing. However, I know I'm going to have a little bit of a setback from today because, like I said, it was my husband's birthday. So we went out and we enjoyed ourselves. Also, tonight we picked up some food from a restaurant. And I'm trying to remember what that. I had nachos, so the chips weren't all the way. The chips were tortillas, and I couldn't even eat those because they were like too hard. I started a 5-day fast. Oh, that's good. A 5-day fast. I wish I could do those fasts, but I'm not really good at fasting like for over 24 hours. I could do it because sometimes I do it, I want to say, not intentionally, but I may end up fasting something like 26 to 28 hours, but I take medication. So I do have to limit my fasting. So I mainly use intermittent fasting, and that works for me, and it will also work for you. This type of dieting has been shown to have numerous health benefits. It's like I said, the 7-day intermittent fasting exercise challenge is designed specifically for women who want to improve their health, who want to improve their fitness through intermittent fasting without sacrificing taste or nutrition in their meal plan. This challenge not only helps you lose weight and stay healthy, but it also helps you develop healthy eating habits that will last you for a lifetime. And that's what a diet has to be about. It has to help you develop healthy eating habits. When I first started dieting, or when I first really got serious and started doing keto, that was February of 2018. That is what I had to do first, was to change my eating habits. I had to get my eating habits more healthier. And even though I started off with a meal plan, like I'm going to eat a lot of broccoli and cauliflower and these things, I would tell him that you said happy birthday, my Ray, my M Ray. I will let Keto Kenny know that you said happy birthday. He would really appreciate that. But when I started, that was one of the hardest things for me to do, was to change my eating habits. I could probably go for maybe a week and eat like I was supposed to, but then I started having strong cravings, and those cravings would be for foods that I would say, being deprived of because I was so used to eating them, like eating the cookies, the pastries, craving sweet things, donuts, different things like that. So I had to learn that I had to change my eating habits, and I also had to change my cravings and different things that I wanted. I had to, really, really work on that. So this challenge not only helps you lose weight and stay healthy, but like I said, it helps you to develop healthy eating habits that you're going to have to learn to use all of the time. Even when you have cravings that you can't control, you're going to have to learn to control those cravings. Get some water and drink you some water when you have some cravings. I do that a lot. If I am wanting something sweet or something, I will get a bottle of water. Now, I do drink diet Pepsi sometimes, but I haven't been drinking a lot of those because I want to do a test one day just to see if that raises my ketones. since I do prick my fingers and stuff. So that's something that I'm interested in because I do like to drink the diet Pepsis every now and then. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I am guilty of doing that. But I have worked on that where I have cut down on drinking diet Pepsis a whole lot. Also, this challenge, it gives you the opportunity to learn how to create balanced meals that are tasty, that are nutritious. Also, it will help you to start doing more meal preps. So by following the plan, you will not only be able to shed excess pounds or shed weight, you're also going to be able to boost your mental clarity, your brain power. You're going to increase your energy levels, and really, it's going to improve your overall health. Furthermore, you'll be able to enjoy delicious meals every day without worrying about feeling deprived or hungry. That's where meal preps come in. Meal preps can help you actually stay focused on your weight loss journey, and you just don't have to think about it a lot. I will make dishes that I know I will eat. They have to be dishes that I know I will eat, or else I won't eat them. I will make dishes. I used to make a lot of get up and make meal preps. I think, okay, well, they made this, so I'm going to make this for my meal prep. And they were foods that I didn't like. So I may eat the food for one day, but then I ended up wasting the rest. That's why I said you have to eat foods that you like to eat and that you don't mind eating repeatedly, because when you're usually doing a meal prep, you are making enough food for at least four, I would say at least 4 to 5 days, maybe, just depending on how you eat. And then your appetite is going to vary. So some days you're not going to eat as much on one day, that you may eat on another day. And then if you have a variety of things that you have prepared, you have a variety of things that you can eat, and also a variety of dishes that you can make that will keep you more interested in the foods that you are cooking. And that way you will stay on point and stay focused on your weight loss journey. Um, by following your plan, you're going to be able to lose weight. Like I said, it's going to help improve a lot of your overall health. Plus, you're going to be able to you're going to be able to enjoy a lot of delicious meals. Oh, you started on Saturday, Mary. Okay, okay. Um, I'm going to be starting this challenge myself tomorrow, and it's just that I'm going to be adding in exercise along with intermittent fasting. The intermittent fasting, um, make sure if you are participating, intermittent fasting, you have an eating window, as you all know, and then you have a fasting window. Make sure you pick an eating window that works for you and a fasting window that works for you. I like to fast where I include my nighttime hours, and that makes it a whole lot easier to fast and to get a lot more hours in toward your fasting. So, if you have been thinking about doing a challenge, or giving yourself something to focus on, this is something that you should participate in. By taking part in this 7-day intermittent fasting exercise challenge, you're going to be able to experience all of the amazing health benefits that come with intermittent fasting, and you're also going to be able to enjoy delicious meals every day. So I have been on the weight loss journey for, let's see, 17. It has been 6 years now that I have been on my weight loss journey. I lost weight a lot faster in the beginning. It has slowed down more toward the end. But, I still try to stay focused and just keep on going. And that's what you really have to do also, is to stay focused and to keep on going. Um, let's see, what else do I have on here that I want to talk about. But like I said, I'm trying to get in my watch hours. How long have I been on here? Only 20 minutes, and it seems like a lot. Hi, Jonna Farrell. Welcome in to Lisa J. Stocks. I'm glad that you all could join me tonight. If you have anything that you want to contribute, just go ahead. I'm talking about fasting. The fasting that I use mostly is the 16 and 8, which is 16 hours of fasting, an 8-hour window to have my meals in. I usually do 2 meals a day. Is there anyone else on here that does fasting? I know Emre does the fasting. Like you said, you're on a 5-day fast. What type of fast are you doing this time, Emre? Because I know that you do the dry fast a lot. So let's see. The 7-day intermittent fasting challenge. This is a challenge where you want to add in some exercise. The best time to exercise is to exercise when you are fasting. I feel like when you are doing this type of challenge, you want to make sure that you stick to your meal plan that you come up with. You want to make sure that you stick to your exercise plan. Your exercise plan, dry fast. Okay, okay. You're really good at doing those dry fasts, I know. Okay. During your 7-day challenge, it is very important to stick to your meal plan as well as your exercise plan. And you want to aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise per workout section. Per workout session. And it's really good if you can have 2 workout sessions per day, maybe one in the evening, one in the morning and one in the evening. You can focus on, some people take the spinning classes on the bikes. Some people like to go to the gym. You can focus on HIIT workouts. You can focus on yogas, Pilates, uh, running, jogging, walking. All of these things can be used. You can walk in the morning, take a walk, and then take an evening walk. But if you add in a morning workout routine and an evening workout routine and aim for 30 minutes for each routine, you are going to get some great results on this challenge. Um, and also, don't forget to find ways to stay motivated. Jonna says, I just finished a 48-hour fast tonight at 5 p.m. Comes to exercise on day 10 of 10,000 steps with a bit resistance training. That is very, very good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have been aiming for my 10,000 steps a day, but I got to get another Fitbit. Mine just half counts it all the time. But I still use it and wear it every day because it still gives me something to aim for and something to work on and something to stay focused on. And that's what really helps me. It's good. Find a way to stay motivated. I don't care what it is. Find someone that you can follow. Find someone that gets on here and gives you that good old pep, hip, hooray talk. That's what I'm doing, breaking it up in threes, morning, noon, and evening. Yes, that's the best way to get your exercise in. If you aren't the type of person who can continually exercise like for a whole hour, break it up in increments. That's what I did, especially when I first started off. And that will help you to reach your goals. And each time you do it, you add a little bit more and a little bit more. And your exercise workout routines will start getting longer. I'm going to have to go in here and get me some more water. So, like I said, you want to aim for 30 minutes and you want to make sure that you have some goals that are achievable. You want to make sure that you have goals that are achievable. If you're just starting out to exercise, and what I tell anybody before they start exercising, make sure that you check with your doctor to make sure that it's okay for you to start any exercise routine, because some people do have different conditions where it may not be safe for them to exercise, and some of them don't even know this. But most of the time it's okay with your doctor. But I tell everyone, make sure that you check with your doctor before you start any diet or exercise routine. I am not a doctor. I am not a physician. I am a certified keto coach, and I really love talking about the ketogenic diet and the different things and how it works. And go easy at the start. Yes, you have to go easy at the start and make sure you don't just jump into your exercise routine and go hard. I have seen some people do that, and I keep telling them you don't have to exercise for an hour when you're first starting out, just lifting weights really hard or anything like that. Take your time. You are doing more harm to yourself than anything when you start off exercising like a madman or a mad person. You have to start slowly. With just 7 days in total, this challenge is going to be over before you know it. And if you stick with it until the end, you will have some good rewards. It'll be from Sunday, starting Sunday, until next Sunday. Let's say up from Sunday to Sunday, because it'll be from Sunday through next Saturday. And you want to try to exercise twice a day, at least 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. And make sure that you are using intermittent fasting during this time. Like I said, you can eat anything that you want, but you want to make sure that you limit your calories. Just because you're doing intermittent fasting, that doesn't mean that you get to eat a huge amount of food. The best way to do it is really just eat like you would eat a normal meal. A lot of people think that when they're doing intermittent fasting, that means that you get to eat this huge, humongous meal that may equal 1,200, calories. That is a lot of calories to try to eat at one time. But it is possible to eat really, 6, 7, 800 calories at one time. So don't stuff yourself when you're doing the intermittent fasting. That's where a lot of people make the mistake at. They feel like because they're intermittent fasting and they're having one meal, that means they get to eat a lot. No, it does not. Just put on your fridge, are you really hungry? Yeah, that works. That would work. Put on your fridge, are you really hungry? Um, that's a good tip there, Jonna. Thank you for sharing that. Um, let's see, what else do I have on here? Also, like I said, you want to set achievable goals that are tailored to your individual needs. And as you reach your goals, make sure that you celebrate your goals along the way. That's going to keep you motivated. That's going to help you feel good. Uh, but you don't want to celebrate your goals by going out to eat. Make sure you don't do that. You do all the work. Don't go out to eat to celebrate your goals. I've seen people do that. Their celebration involves, let's go out and go to Five Guys, or something like that, or let's go out and go to Chuck E. Cheese. No, don't celebrate by going to eat. Okay. Um, Also, you want to make sure that you are avoiding processed foods as much as possible. I want to say that because I know sometimes I eat some processed foods like sausages. So you don't want to add in a lot of processed foods. Best to avoid them, especially because they have a lot of sodium in them. And I have to watch the amount of sodium that I eat. I have a limited amount that I eat every day. Avoid processed foods where possible and focus on eating balanced meals that consist of protein, that consists of, if you're going to have carbohydrates, have complex carbohydrates. These are carbohydrates that are slow to enter your blood and they are good for you to eat. And healthy fats. Help. You want to make sure that your meal plan is appropriate for you, that you're not trying to eat and be like someone else and end up not enjoying, your meal plan or the foods that you're eating because you won't stick to the plan. You won't stick to your meal plan. You won't stick to your fasting plan, and you probably won't stick to your exercise plan. If you need to consult with a dietitian or a nutritionist, do that. Um, I have been to a nutritionist before, talked to them about the ketogenic diet, asked her, what type of things that she would recommend, and told her what I was doing. And it was a very, very good conversation. I learned a lot, and then I was able to add in just a few other different things into my diet that I thought would be good and nutritious. And then just having someone to discuss it with, that made it a lot easier for me to plan out what I really, really wanted to do. And then also when I had questions, I was able to call and asked her, different things about the ketogenic diet. And my talking to that nutritionist was really, really good. And I did this through my insurance. So check with your insurance. You may have those type of benefits available to you and you do not know it. When you're exercising, make sure that you choose exercise that's going to be appropriate for you and for your level of intensity. And because you don't want to have injury. At the start, I must admit, trying to find a balance of protein and fat ratio was confusing to me. I love this video. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you all are enjoying the video. And I hear what you're saying. At the start, I must admit, trying to find a balance of protein and fat ratio was confusing for me. The only thing that really made it easy for me, I used a lot of the different apps. And I think the first one I used was called Keto, Simple Keto, or something like that. But these apps made it really easy for me to understand about the carbs. Um, when I first started, I did not know the difference between a total carb and a net carb. So I counted total carbs. And really, that turned out to be better, was me just counting total carbs on the time, because that really does make you eat less when you're counting the total carbs. When you're counting the net carbs, you get to eat a little bit more food. So I go back and forth, because if I want to eat a little bit more food, then I will go to counting my net carbs. Right. Okay. I will go to counting my net carbs. But if I want to be strict and I want to make sure that I am losing, and if I want to lose at a more rapid rate, then I will count my total carbs. So when you learn the difference between your total carbs and your net carbs, um, it can make all of the difference in your diet also, especially if you are doing keto. Um, it's not a good idea, I don't think, to skip meals when following your intermittent fasting schedule. I believe that you should eat the meals that you plan on eating, because if you skip meals, then you may start having some cravings later on. Now, that does happen to me sometimes. I may feel like, okay, I'm not going to eat this last meal of the day because I just don't feel hungry. But by the time it's time for me to go to bed, sometimes I'm ravenous by then, especially if I didn't eat enough calories or enough protein to keep me sustained during that first meal. So a lot of times I'll end up having something left over from that meal, and I may have to add in something a little bit later on, like some leafy greens or something like that. Now, what I like to eat on a lot is nuts, or the pecans. So I have on my kitchen table, I have my pecans, I have mozzarella cheese sticks and cheese sticks, a variety that I keep in my refrigerator. I keep strawberries, because when I do miss those meals and I know I haven't had enough calories, enough protein, enough fats to keep me sustained to the next meal, instead of having a big meal, I will eat on some of those things that I just named, like the strawberries or the blueberries, some raspberries, or get me a piece of my keto bread even and put a little peanut butter on it, something like that. But I don't think it's good to skip your meals, because, like I said, some people, when they get those cravings, they really, really can't control them. So, to keep them in check, if you need to eat, make sure you just stick to your schedule and drink plenty of water. You want to make sure that you are drinking plenty of water when you're eating, and you want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water when you are not eating, because it's going to help reduce your hunger pains also. Also, let's see. You want to aim for balanced meals each day. And when I say that, I don't mean the standard American diet. I mean, you want to aim for balanced meals, like you want to get enough vegetables. You want to get some fruits in there. You want to make sure that you got your proteins and your fats in there, like your fish, your chicken, your ground beef. Complex carbohydrates. It has complex carbohydrates or something like sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are good for you. And I myself will occasionally have a sweet potato, have a yam. Just put it in the microwave and put you some butter on it. And it's very enjoyable. It tastes good. You can season it up with a little cinnamon, and it's very, very good. And it's a complex carbohydrate. So it's good to have complex carbohydrates, I do believe, added into your diet occasionally. I like carrots. So, occasionally I will eat carrots. I like beets. Occasionally I will have some beets because all of these are good things, really, to have in your diet. So you can work some things into your diet that you may not eat on the regular when you aren't doing keto. At least I do, and it still seems to work for me. I like the healthy fats. I like to eat a lot of avocado. I try to eat avocado every day. And actually, what I want to do is actually eat one avocado every day for 1 week just to see what the results would be with my electrolytes and different things at my doctor's office. So make sure any exercise sessions that you take are um, for your age. It's something that you can do, something that you're not going to hurt yourself with. You can even do chair exercises. I was sitting up front and that's what I did today. I just got on my exercise bench instead of lifting weights. I just did some exercises sitting there, like chair exercises. My hands over my head, reached out, touched my toes, got my weights, and then did my weights sitting there on my exercise bench. But I like to do a lot of things like that. And, it's like while I'm watching TV, I'm sitting there, I'm not doing anything anyway. Um, I did the same. I find out counting net, you're only cheating yourself. That's true. Counting the net carbs, I feel the same where you're only cheating yourself. If you can go total, that is the best way to count the total carbs. And you're going to see the fastest weight loss and some of the best health benefits. Don't forget to drink plenty of water while you're fasting. Water is going to help prevent hunger, it's going to help prevent cravings, and it's going to help you feel full. So, drinking water is going to have a lot of benefits while you're on this challenge. Um, like I said, you're going to have improved metabolism, you're going to have better sleep, you're going to increase your mental clarity, your thinking, and also you can lower your cholesterol. You can lower your cholesterol by doing these things. So, with dedication and with some determination, you will be able to see an amazing transformation that comes with completing this challenge. And it's just 7 days of intermittent fasting. Get yourself an intermittent fasting schedule, have a meal plan, exercise in the morning and in the evening for 30 minutes. And I guarantee you, you're going to have some good results in these 7 days. And you're going to have, you're going to lose some weight, you're going to feel better, and you're going to just overall be just healthier. I did the same. So, doing this I believe it's a good challenge. It's something that I have done. I'm going to be doing this for the next 7 days, and I will be coming on here, just keeping you all up to date of the progress that I am making, and then also trying to motivate you to keep going. But I want you to motivate me to keep going also. I need motivation to keep going also. So I want to say that I am so glad that you joined me for this short live tonight. I hope that I've given you some good information, some good tips that you can use. These tips have helped me along the way where, like I said, I lost 147 pounds, gained some of it back, about 40, 45 pounds, but I've already lost 20 pounds of that. And like I said, I still have more weight to lose, but it's a journey that I am enjoying. I am enjoying the foods that I am eating. I am enjoying learning to cook different ways, using things that are good, things that are low in that are low in carbs and different things. So this journey is a learning experience for me every day. And, long as you keep an open mind that you can learn something every day, then you can actually progress, not only just on your diet, but in life. So I am glad that you joined me tonight, and I will see you all in the next video. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.